will be talking about the worst. I mean, the worst high I ever had, right? And for all y'all that do not know, I am a recovery advocate. I'm 2.5 years clean. Alcohol was my drug of choice. I made a decision, right, to get myself together and get myself clean. So that's what I did. And I had to do that, you guys. When you tired of being sick and tired, it's time for a change. And I absolutely did that. So let me give myself a round of applause for that one. Thank you. But today has been a great day. Today is Tuesday, right? Today is the day of our God. And if you woke up this morning, clap yourself on the back. You made it to see another day. Right? A lot of people didn't wake up this morning. A lot of people are still battling addiction. A lot of people is going through it right now. A lot of people didn't wake up. A lot of people that is right now that is living in active addiction and is going through the ringers. And what I love to do is try to support them, right? So I created this channel. My channel is to inspire those battling addiction. And what I do is I interview people from all around the world, all different aspects of life. And they come on my platform. And we try to inspire and motivate those in addiction. So if you guys, right after this, if you watch this, I would love for you to go check out some of my interviews I recently did, right? Because that's what we do over here on the Sober Gang Experience podcast, right? Yeah. Let me get a bomb for that, drop a clues bombs for that as well. Let me give myself a round of applause. Thank you. I hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day. I know I am having a wonderful day. I would love for you guys to chat it up with me. Hit me in the comment box because today we're going to talk about the worst high I ever had, right? Oh, yeah. It gets real. And like I said, I am a content creator that goes by the name of Mr. Show Out TV, and this is my main channel. I will have it in the description box, my Bag Up channel. It is an entertainment channel. But on this channel right here, we talk about drugs and addiction. I love to talk about everything drug-related, recovery, and addiction. Y'all don't hear me? Yes, sir. But first, before we get into all the details of my worst high ever, let me pay the bills real quick.
You're now rocking with the best show on YouTube. This episode is sponsored by my hit hoss. Smash the like button. The show begins now.
Yes, sir. The show begins now. Awesome job. Pat yourself on the back. Like I said, if you woke up this morning, it is a blessing because a lot of people didn't wake up today, right? And that is what I love to do. I love to inspire and motivate people in addiction, like I said before at the beginning of the show. I am 2.5 years clean, and this is a recovery and addiction channel where I interview I ain't gonna say millions, but I will get there. Y'all quit playing with me. I will get there to 1 million interviews, but I interview people from all aspects of life. And they come on my channel and we talk about addiction and we try to fellowship. We try to come together. We try to come up with solutions. That is what I'm about. And in this recovery sector, since I've been sober and clean for 2.5 years, like I said, I've been patting myself on the back. Right, that is an accomplishment. I'm proud of that. I wear that as a badge of honor. Really, I do. Because alcohol was my drug of choice. Later on in my life, I started to dibble and dab with cocaine. And them two mixed together almost ruined everything in my life. My relationships, my relationship with my wife, my relationship with my kids, jobs. This drug that we love so much, the drugs that we love so much would take us down through the ringer. Y'all don't hear me. Now we got to get ourselves together, but I know it takes some longer than it takes others. But one day, you guys, look, I'm sitting at the house, right? I'm sitting at the house and I'm going through it, right? At that moment, the kids was gone. I was going through one of those spells where I was blaming everybody else for my own actions. I wasn't taking accountability for the things that I was doing. And that's what we do when we in our addiction. When we in active addiction, we do not take accountability for the things that we do. We love to point the finger at everybody else, right? Y'all don't hear me. That's what we do. We love to point the fingers. So my wife had left me, right? And perfectly so, because I was on cocaine and binge drinking, going on one, going through her phone, thinking she cheating, and that's what we do. You know, that cocaine, you know, it makes you paranoid. Right, y'all don't hear me. That cocaine makes you paranoid. So I'm thinking she cheating. I'm starting stuff in the house, up all night. And before the cocaine got introduced to my life, I'm a drinker. You know, I'm one of those drinkers that can drink and go to work. What they call it, a functional drinker. Kept me a good job. Always kept me a good job. It would go to work. But I would drink before I went to work, after I went to work. And if I could, on lunch break, I would drink too. That's just how it was, right? So I'm sitting at the house, right? All the kids are gone because my wife left me because of me effing up. You know what I mean? Me effing up. You know, when I feel a sharp pain, right, in my stomach, right? I feel a sharp pain in my stomach. Right? And so I got up and got to walking around in the house. I'm thinking that I can walk this off. You know, I'm hoping that I can walk this off, right? I'm hoping that I can walk this off. So I continue to walk. And you know what? When I looked at my hand, I see the beers. I still had beers in my hand. You know what I mean, y'all? I was just going through it. I was feeling sorry for myself, but, you know, I was trying to make other people feel sorry for me, but that's just what we do when we in our addiction. You know, we try to make other people feel sorry for our own efforts, right? Right? And so I felt a sharp pain. And the pain increased. It getting worse and worse in my stomach. So I called the ambulance, right? Right. I called the ambulance and they came to my house. I told them what was going on. And me being totally high off cocaine, binge drinking, beers. I got alcohol. I got gin. The only thing that was in my mind was the amount of money I have to pay for the ambulance ride. Right. I know, right? It's crazy, but it's true. That's the only thing I was thinking about. So I told him, I waved them off. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good, right? I'm telling them I'm all right. They asked me, sir, you need to go to the hospital. I'm like, I'm good. That's what I told them, you guys. I told them that. Right? And so, about after they left my house, 5 minutes later, the pain in my stomach had got so bad that my hands started to shake. My hands started to shake. So I called them immediately. I called them back. And the dispatcher told me, is this the same person? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, they already on their way back because they knew that I was finna call back. They came and got me, took me to the hospital. They x-rayed my stomach and told me I needed immediate surgery right now. Right? That's what we be putting our bodies through in this addiction, you guys. Just for that high. You right? Right. So they told me they couldn't fly me to the nearest city, you know, to Memphis. They couldn't fly me to Memphis in the airplane. So they would go drive me to the nearest city for me to have emergency surgery. And they drove me. It's about an hour and a half drive. I'm in the back. And this is the time when COVID was in. When people was not going to work because of COVID. And they swabbed me. They did the immediate test on me. And he looked at me while I was in there. I'm going through pain, you guys. I'm grabbing the doctor's hands in the back of the ambulance. I'm telling them, look, I'm going through. I'm agony, you guys. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I never had this feeling in my life. I'd never been through surgery in my life. Big surgery, you know? And he told me, he looked at me right after the test and said, sorry, sir, sorry to tell you this, right? Right? But you have COVID also. Y'all at that moment, look, y'all, at that moment, I'm looking up in the sky like God, is this it? Is this it? I'm at the house, my wife gone, the kids gone. They ain't even there. They don't even know yet. My neighbors had to call them and let them know that the ambulance had picked me up. That's how they knew. So I'm going through this alone. That long ride in the back of the ambulance. Them telling me that I had COVID. I'm thinking it was over, you guys. I'm thinking it was over. That was one of the worst. That is the worst high I ever had. And it was on a Saturday, a day that I was off. And that's what we do when we in our addiction. I wasn't even trying before my stomach and everything. Before that happened, I wasn't thinking about trying to get my life back together. I wasn't thinking about trying to call my wife and apologize for how I've been acting. I was more happy that she was gone. Because you know what? I was able to do as much cocaine and drink as much without them watching me. And I was able to do it in the house without having to hide, right? Y'all don't hear me. But that is what we do when we in our active addiction. You guys, I'm telling you, that was the worst high I ever had. And that could have been my last high I ever had. God was looking after me that night, right? Had to be. I don't know if you guys out there believe in a God, but I know I certainly do. Right? And my God was looking after me and has always been looking after me. Because through the years of me drinking and abusing drugs, it had been multiple times where I shouldn't be here. God has kept me around, and I have a purpose. I have a purpose, and I recently figured out my purpose, and my purpose is to inspire those battling addiction. Y'all don't hear me. So that's why I created this channel. To give hope. To give a voice to the voiceless. To speak for those that can't speak for themselves. That's what I do it for, you guys. I got back into college, right? I'm seeking my master's in drug and alcohol counseling. First 2 years, you guys, made the dean list every semester. I'm focused. I'm determined. The name Sober Gang Experience, the Sober Gang, do not mean that we are affiliated with any kind of gang. We are not affiliated with any kind of gang, color, anything of that nature. When I say Sober Gang, that means me and my community of people, we come together as a gang to inspire those battling addiction. That is why I made it for. And I also made it so it can resonate to the younger people as well. Because you know, these young people these days love to talk about gang, 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 gang. You know? So that's what I do it for, you guys. Hey. What's going on, you guys? Thank you guys for being in here. What's up, LaDonna? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, hey, Sober Gang. We in the building. We are in the building. What's up, you guys? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, for real. Thank everybody that's in the chat right now. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Hey, what's up, everybody? I just recently did I went live on my Bag Up channel. And I don't know if you guys got to be sleepy. Y'all look now. Y'all guys got to go check out and subscribe to Common Sense Not Common Live, you guys. That channel right there. Look, no cap. No cap, you guys. Really? You see the brand? Oh yeah, we got merch over here. It's Common Sense Not Coming Live, you guys. It's on YouTube right now. That is my entertainment channel where we talk about modern women. We talk about relationships, simping men, women dating six-figure men, the whole nine. Right? Right? And I just went live with my panel of guest speakers, and we had a discussion about women not accepting the bare minimum. Yeah. Yeah. Women not accepting the bare minimum. And we also went live talking about should men date single parent women. Ooh. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I would love for you guys to make sure you, right after this, I will have in the description box, but you can also go check out my other channels on this on here. And it'll direct you right to Common Sense Not Coming Live. You'll see the logo and everything. It's right there on YouTube. So I would love for you guys to go support me on that. But that was what my worst high ever. Could have took me out the game. Being selfish. Being selfish. That's what we do when we in our addiction. We don't think about nobody else but that high. Right? That's the only thing we think about. Is that high. For real. Look, you guys, it took me a long time to get my stuff together. Right? I was always thinking that I could hide it, right? That I can hide it from people. But I couldn't anymore, right? When they told me that I had ulcers in my stomach and that they removed them, they gave me a second chance. God gave me a second chance. He wasn't through with me yet. And he's still not. Now, I am not perfect at all. And I do not try to claim to be. But I know one thing, that I have been clean and sober for 2.5 years. And that's been the best part of my entire existence. And let me give myself applause for that. All right? So we're going to continue to inspire and motivate those battling addiction, right? That is what I'm about. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. I love that. A lot of people just don't take the time out to subscribe, you guys. You don't know how much that means to me. And when you subscribe to the channel, you guys, you hit the bell. Make sure you hit that bell. And an icon will pop up. Right after you hit that bell, they will give you an option. You select all for all videos. So whenever I go live like this, you guys will get notified. And y'all can jump in here with me. We can fellowship. We can talk. That's what we're doing. What's going on? What's going on? Bertha, Franklin, what's going on, my girl? Thank you for tapping in with me. Thank you. Thank you for supporting this movement. Thank you for engaging. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all don't know how much this means to me. Right? Right. So I'm telling you guys, that was my worst high ever. Going through that situation. You know what? I did a lot of reflecting. I spent over a week in ICU. And like I said, it was during COVID. So that means I couldn't see my family. I couldn't see my mom, my wife, my kids. I even got family in the city that they drove me to. They couldn't come see me because COVID, they wasn't allowing people in. So I had to reflect and go through surgery all by myself. Right? Gave me a lot of time to think. And I told myself, you guys, I told God, I talked with my God and told him, thank you. I'm so appreciated. Thank you. Because you didn't have to, but you did. You gave me a second chance at life. And I'm going to take full advantage of it. I'm going to hit the ground running. I'm going to try to inspire people battling addiction. I'm going to create a platform where they can come to and they can share their stories. So that is what I'm doing it for you guys, right? And it's a lot of people in the recovery sector of YouTube that is fraudulent. They lie. They still getting high behind the scenes. But I'm one of the good ones, and I know it because my soul is pure. Not like pure like that. You know what I mean? But I know I have good intentions of what I do. Right? Right. So that is what we doing. And that is what I stand for. A lot of young people like to say stand on business. We standing on business over here on Sober Gang Experience. And we go stand on it. Thank you guys. Thank each and every one of you that was in my comment section today. And if you just tuning in with me, just like, who is this guy or who is this guy? Thank you. I go by the name of Mr. Show Out TV. I know it don't sound like a recovery person name or a recovery advocate name, but that's the name my son gave me when I got out of rehab. So I'm a show out for my recovery sector. I'm a show out in my sobriety, right? Mr. Show Out, yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you guys again. Thank you, LaDonna. Thank you, sis, for tapping in with me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lisa came in the building. Fire Critic saying goodbye to my favorite YouTuber. Yeah. Well, yeah. We got some people in the building. They before it all is. Thank you. Fire Edits. Thank you. Lisa, Bertha Franklin. Thank you. Salute. Appreciate that. Once again, you guys, thank you for tapping in with me. It's been an awesome to chit chat with you guys for just a little while. I got to make some runs to do. It's still Tuesday, my off day. So you guys know, Mondays and Tuesdays, make sure you remember this. Mondays and Tuesdays are the days I go live. Either on my Sober Gang Experience channel right here, or either on my Bag Up channel, Common Sense Not Coming Live. Make sure you go set your reminders. And the way you do that is by clicking the bell and selecting all videos. So whenever I go live, you guys will not miss a break. You guys will be there, you be tapped in with me, and we can join and have our fellowship, and that's what we do. But before I get out of here, let me go and pay these bills real quick.
You're now rocking with the best show on YouTube. This episode is sponsored by my hit hoss. Smash the like button. The show begins now.
Yeah. Thank you. Peace, love, happiness. Thanks to everybody that tapped in and engaged in the comment section. Peace and love. I love you guys so much. Like I said, I'm the next great content creator that's coming up. You probably don't know me now, but you will. I guarantee that. I will have the links to my Bag Up channel, the Common Sense Not Coming Live, my entertainment channel, so you guys can go subscribe to that as well. Peace, love, happiness, stay sober, stay blessed. Love you guys. Y'all have a nice day. I'm checking out.